右脳派さんの英単語へようこそ。この動画では語呂合わせとイメージ画像を使って英単語の暗記を楽しくできるようにしてみました。最後まで見ると5つの単語を楽に覚えられ、記憶に残る学習となるでしょう。
Eventually.
Despite. Exhaust. Affect. Effect.
Eventually.
Despite. Exhaust. Affect. Effect.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Bob who was on a road trip to his eventual destination, a small town in the middle of nowhere. Bob was driving his old, beat-up car which seemed to be on the verge of exhaustion. As he was driving down the empty highway, he suddenly felt the effect of a sudden jolt and realized that one of his tires had blown out. He quickly pulled over to the side of the road and got out to inspect the damage. As he was changing the tire, he couldn't help but think about how this would affect his journey. He was already running late, and now this setback was only going to delay him further. After struggling for what seemed like hours, Bob finally managed to replace the tire and get back on the road. However, the delay had taken its toll on him and he was feeling quite exhausted. Just when he thought things couldn't get any worse, he noticed a strange effect on his car's engine. It started making strange noises, and Bob began to worry that it might break down completely. After a few miles of driving, Bob finally reached the small town he had been heading to. As he pulled into the gas station, his car let out one final cough and came to a stop. Bob couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of the situation. Despite all the setbacks, he had managed to make it to his destination in one piece, even if his car was no longer running. From that day on, he knew to never underestimate the power of determination and a good sense of humor.